still. Favored enemy. Proficiency in investigation. Proficiency in arcana. Already got that. Range of proficiency in history. Let's get investigation. Natural explorer. Take half damage from cold, fire, or poison. Let's get fire. New wild shape, Dilophosaurus. What? Did I just get dinosaur shapeshift? Has a corrosive spit that can dissolve a target's armor. Alright. Improved wild strike. You can make 2 additional attacks after making an unarmed strike and shapeshift. Oh my god, she's got triple attack and shapeshift, chat. Wait a minute, what? Wild shape, air myrmidon, earth myrmidon, fire myrmidon, and water myrmidon. But it uses up 2 shapeshifts for the day, but she turns into, what is that, an elemental? Air myrmidon has invisibility, electric flail, and raging vortex. Earth has muck to metal, sludgy sling, and burrow. Fire has Scorching Strike, Myrmidon's Immolation, and Cinderous Swipe. Water has Hymal Strike, Healing Vapors, and Explosive Icicle. What? Gain a cantrip. A lot of new shapeshifts to try out. Fiendish Resilience. Choose a damage type and become resistant to it. You can pick a new damage type each short rest. Friends. Don't really super need any of those. Extra Misty Step, I guess. Is the Plague Storm worth keeping? On her? Probably not, but I don't know what else I'd put there. Improve Wild Strike. While Symbiotic Entity is active, you can create a cloud of spreading spores. Wild-shaped dinosaur.
What's the story?
What damage type do you want resistance to? Slashing. He got rocked by slashing on the last fight.
Action, not reaction.
Alright, we're about to long rest. Before I do... Dilophosaurus. Wow. Pounce, leap at a target to bite it and knock it prone. Corrosive spit, spray a target with corrosive fluids that slowly melt away its armor. That's the range on it. And has 3 attacks, 3 bites a turn. The bite has acid too, wow.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright, let's long rest. Karlach's 10 hit points, something I've been noticing on my druid as well. Spore Druid has the 10 hit points. Oh no! It's the god I made mad.
My queen.
I named you Hasharlak, yet you still call me queen.
Venerable Vlaakith, please, I beg you to listen. I seek...
My forgiveness. Yes, I know. And I might yet grant it. I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen.
Yeah, but Orpheus is keeping us alive.
A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her queen.
Try to seek Vlaakith's mind through her psionic conveyance. I want to remind you guys, there was one point that this lady told me to do something. I was like, if you're a god, do it yourself. And she's like, you know what? I wish you to be gone. And all my characters just exploded and it said game over. Alright, seek Vlaakith's mind. Oh, I can't get guidance for this one? Rip.
Your mind spins, your heart races. There is only endless void, and you are caught in the undying queen's orbit.
Out!
Damned fool! The wretched cannot sway the divine! Shmarzalav, Vlaakith.
Wait, what?
Your grace is my honor.
Hold on, no. Okay, I'll go for the persuasion. So I didn't know what the dice check was going to be, and I did not know that despite the fact that Karlach is standing right next to me, she won't cast guidance during this cutscene, which is very counterintuitive to most of the other ones. Healthy halfling, You could tell he eats all his veggies.
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before your undying queen.
Persuasion. Face the facts, Lae'zel. Vlaakith lied to your people. It's time you reject your queen. 30! Oh, I have to roll a 20. There's only a 5% chance of this. Wow, that was really high, but not enough.
I will not entertain madness! Only in Vlaakith's might am I free!
Alright.
Shmarzalav,
I'm not gonna keep
Vlaakith.
saves going for a 5% chance.
Your grace is my honor. Orpheus will die by my hand, and I will take my rightful place at your side.
One promise. One drop in the astral sea. Do not fail me, for you would not survive the flood to follow.
Lae'zel, please don't make me replace you. I spent a lot of brainworms on your brain. Yeah, Lae'zel, we're not doing that.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Our girl is nothing if not loyal. I just hope it doesn't come back to bite her in the arse. Being loyal to the wrong person can do that sometimes.
It was sickening, watching Lae'zel bow to that monstrosity. I thought she was stronger. Some just grow to love their chains, I suppose.
When I first met you, saving yourself from ceremorphosis was your greatest wish. And yet now, you've stepped closer to embracing it. I trust your leadership and respect your decisions, but I truly hope this is not something we come to regret.
You want a brainworm?
Who knew Vlaakith and Mistra would have so much in common? Both set on flinging their followers towards destruction without so much as deigning to justify it. Lae'zel's devotion is impressive, but if she's not careful, it will be fatal. Gods consider mortals like us a cheap token to trade in for their desired outcomes. At least in my experience.
Loyalty is one thing. Willful ignorance is another.
Ha, willful.
I'd like to
I get
say
it.
I respect Lae'zel's choice, but her faith has turned to fanaticism.
We're nearing your city. You excited to return? Reluctant? Little of both?
Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14, and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of lore, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back?
It's dear to my heart. It's good to be here.
Wonderful, isn't it? Torril's history is written within our city's walls. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the Elf Song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
Oh man, am I gonna need guidance for this?
Don't be shy.
Carlock, come here. I might need you to be a wingman, wing girl. Wing person.
So that's progress.
It is done. My faith is acknowledged. My destiny set in slate. Vlaakith's mercy is as rare as the disciple who earns it. My queen, my eternal regent. Through your eternal wisdom, I will be legend.
There's no option to say this is dumb. He's not dead yet. I'm proud of you. Don't fail her. Nod quietly.
I have seen my future in the shimmering visage of my queen, heard it in her thundering voice. Orpheus will fall, and I will have my just rewards. Vlakith Gork Shkatzai! Zai, Zai, Zai! O Queen, you've heard my cries. Now, I heed your sacred mission. First, we find a way to free Orpheus from his astral chains. Then, we cleave him from brain to belly. Jamar
Hey,
Zala
Mercius.
Vlakith!
Vlakith promised to make you bot to Vlakith. What does that mean?
Vlakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlakith I has a Bart to Vlakith been anointed. Once Orpheus is slain, I will take my place in Castle Susurrus as Bart to Vlakith II. Every Githyanki and every red dragon shall know me by the name.
Let's talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Quick save. Is it wise to kill Orpheus? The Emperor is using his power to protect us.
I know my mission. Nothing will turn me from it. Vlakith has a plan, and she knows what part I must play.
Vlakith can't reward your loyalty if you're dead or if the Absolute claims you.
And she cannot reward me if I hand the Empire to the illithid thrall called Orpheus. Protocol 301.
He's not a thrall.
Neither death nor undeath may be a hindrance to Vlakith's blessing. Vlakith will know my unfaltering faith. Neither death nor the Absolute will keep me from accomplishing my duty. Fine with me.
Great. Okay. Wait, what? Who's this? Oh, it's you.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
We?
Isn't there a human crest she can join?
I like how all of us walk up to talk to this kid covered in blood and illithid veins. Sure, pick a spot, settle in.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, no one tell anyone about the child labor that we just employed. Hey Mike, how's your playthrough going? I don't think you need to ask whether you enjoyed it or not. I might have just asked my barbarian if he has any ailments. My answer was yes, I'm dealing with anger management issues recently. I am enjoying it. Right now though, I've got party members that keep wanting to do things that are very much against our mission. And one of them attacked me and we had to fight to the death and it won't let me res her. So her body is stuffed in a box. Rest in peace, Shadowheart. The game's a little bugged. Everyone occasionally talks about how proud they are of Shadowheart for standing up to her god, and that never happened. She's dead in a box. She's next to the food, so it's kind of freaky. And now Lae'zel sounds like she's going to leave us because her queen's got her mind controlled or something. I don't really know what's going on there. But overall, yeah, it's good. Sent to camp. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna quick save because I want to try out these new abilities. Alright, first off. Wild Shape, Air Myrmidon. It's pretty slick looking. Armored Tornado. 90 hit points. Raging Vortex. Spiral the wind into a choking maelstrom that does bludgeoning damage per turn and silences creatures for 10 turns. What? For 10 turns? You could just do that each turn. You could just stack these up. No, you can only have one at a time. Still powerful, though. Electric Flail. Clout a foe with a lightning-suffused flail and stun them. Have to have a target. Elemental Warp. Teleport. Okay. Alright, now that uses all my shapeshifts for the day. So I'm gonna reload, and then we got 3 others to try out. I lost 2 party members due to subordinates myself, but it seems like I finally caught up and can soon watch Muck streams again. Is it possible you are her god they keep referring to her standing up to? I mean, that's something. Alright. Earth Myrmidon. That's it. Elemental Warp. Burrow. Let the ground swallow you up, only for you to re-emerge in a terrific burst of earth damaging nearby foes. Okay. It's a bonus action, chat, so that's a movement skill. Hey. Yeah, I guess you were hungry? Yeah. Okay. I'll just take the salt, I don't need the whole thing. Thank you. Chat, my wife has brought me spaghetti. Sludgy Sling overwhelms creatures with painfully heavy sludge, miring the area around yourself in thick mud. The Muck attack. Muck to metal. Harden your slippery body into a substance like steel, increasing your armor class by 2, but reducing your movement speed by 6 meters. It's not an action or a bonus action. Transmuted to steel. Oh my god. Rock hard. Alright, so you can trade movement speed for armor at any time. Doesn't appear to be an action or a bonus action. Grounded Thunderstrike. Alright, so the attack of this creature does normal, like, bludgeoning and thunder damage. And it can burrow every single turn as a bonus action. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, so we've still got fire and water to look at. And then we got the dinosaur and displacer beast. For those who haven't played D&D, this is actually standard going all the way back to the earliest editions I know of, that I've played at least, which was like 3.0. Druids, as they get higher levels, they, get the bigger animal forms, then they get elementals, and then if the campaign goes to like level 20, they get Shapeshift Dragon. This game doesn't go that far. Fire. Do you not have a picture of Mugger Night Save free to every night before you see this character in game? Lol. Alright, so here's fire. By the way, can I just say, it's pretty cool that Larian didn't just change the color of the elemental 4 times. Each one of these has a different model. Myrmidon's Immolation. Ignite with incandescent primordial flames that hasten you. Concentration. For 3 turns. Teleport, Incendiarous Swipe, create a blooming cone of flame as you swipe at a foe. Scorching Strike, lash out with a blazing strike and possibly burn your target. And that's it. Those are both actions. Its main hand attack seems weaker than the other forms. Kind of surprised by that. Okay. Wild Shape Ancient is in 1st edition, Thaco system. Ancient, I'm assuming that's like a big tree thing. Quick save. Water Myrmidon. Wow, that looks weird. Got like a popped collar. Do you eventually swap out members of this party, or is this your endgame plan? Well, Shadowheart was in my party until, because of the story, she basically betrayed me and attacked, and I think I was supposed to get her back, but it bugged out, but she's dead now. So Karlach, I've made Karlach the replacement for her. I'll possibly play the game again after this, and then, like, instead of Will, I'll bring Gale. Instead of the other two, I'll bring someone else, you know, just to hear more of their stories. But right now, this is basically what I use, unless the quest forces me to swap somebody out. Okay, what does the water one do? Healing Vapors, available only in combat. 5 to 38 healing. Wait, what? Exude water vapors with your general elemental dampness, healing nearby creatures. If you are poisoned, the water is tainted, and instead of healing, it does poison damage to nearby creatures. Huh. So, it's a heal spell with no cooldown. So, we've never seen that in the game. Like, there's no source of infinite healing. You eventually are forced to rest. This is a healing spell with no cooldown, but you have to be in combat. How's the teleport still? Main hand attack is pretty low, to be honest. Does it heal enemies too? Possibly. Also pretty big range. I think you see that big circle? I think it gets that whole area. Explosive Icicle. Hurl 3 tridents forged of glistening ice that pierce targets and create ice surfaces on impact. Wow. And each one of those does 3 to 24. Heimel Strike. Pierce a creature with your Frost Rime Trident and chill it. Very interesting. It says creatures, so yeah, I am assuming it heals enemies also. But imagine, like, I don't know, I could see a world where you try to get in combat with a squirrel or something, just so that you can use healing vapors. But, yeah, infinite healing source. The only other thing I've seen like that so far is the, Shapeshift to Saber-Tooth Tiger has regeneration for some reason, so it constantly heals itself. Alright. Where is the ring?
Warrior's favor.
Alright, yep, get that going.
At least things have stayed interesting.
And then Speak with Animals. And where's False Life? And Quick Save. Make Karlach go back to Berserker, you have a new healer. It's a very all-in thing. You can only do it in combat. And the thing is, like, the biggest thing the healer needs to have in this edition, Shugo, in my opinion, the biggest thing any healer of a group has to have is Healing Word. The ability to just bonus action revive someone at that distance. It's a level 1 spell. That water elemental thing won't have that.
Never a dull moment.
But it is an interesting thought. And you have to use all your shapeshifts for the day to go into those elemental forms. Okay, so leave camp. I'm a little bit worried about Lae'zel's story. Had to roll a 30 without help from other people to convince her to betray her queen and failed that.